Corporate technology powers modern business, but it also creates a growing challenge. As organizations expand and upgrade their systems, they generate increasing amounts of electronic waste. This presentation explores how corporate e-waste recycling programs can be designed to truly work, protecting the environment, safeguarding sensitive data, and improving operational efficiency. Electronic waste is now one of the fastest growing waste streams in the world. As businesses rely more heavily on computers, servers, printers, and mobile devices, the volume of discarded electronics continues to rise. Every upgrade, replacement, or expansion adds to the accumulation of outdated equipment. Without proper management, these devices can create environmental hazards and operational risks. For companies, the challenge goes beyond waste. It includes compliance, security, and sustainability expectations. Taking action through structured recycling programs is no longer optional, it's essential. Electronic devices contain more than just circuits and screens. They include hazardous materials like lead and mercury, which can contaminate soil and water if improperly disposed of. At the same time, these devices contain valuable resources such as copper, gold, and rare earth elements. When recycled properly, these materials can be recovered and reused, reducing the need for new extraction. But there's another critical concern: data security. Old devices often retain sensitive corporate and customer information. Improper disposal can lead to data breaches, legal consequences, and lasting reputational damage. An effective e-waste recycling program doesn't happen by accident. It requires structure and intention. Successful programs are built on clearly defined processes and consistent execution across the organization. They are integrated into daily operations rather than treated as occasional initiatives. Lifecycle management is key. Tracking devices from acquisition through end of life ensures nothing is overlooked. And perhaps most importantly, strong programs evolve over time, improving through data, feedback, and changing needs. Every successful program begins with clear policies. Employees need to know exactly how to handle outdated electronics, where to take them, and who is responsible for managing disposal. Without structure, devices often end up forgotten in storage rooms or improperly discarded. Standardized procedures ensure consistency across departments and locations. These procedures should clearly define what devices are included, how disposal is requested, and how data is handled before recycling. When expectations are clear, participation improves, and so do results. Accessibility plays a major role in program success. Designated collection areas make it easy for employees to responsibly dispose of outdated devices. These stations should be placed in convenient, high-traffic areas like IT rooms or shared office spaces. For larger organizations, scheduled collection events or e-waste drives can further increase participation. Equally important is secure storage. Devices awaiting recycling must be protected from theft or tampering, especially if they contain sensitive information. Centralized collection and storage simplify the entire recycling process. Choosing the right recycling partner is critical. Working with licensed recyclers ensures that electronics are handled responsibly and in compliance with environmental standards. These partners should follow ethical practices, safely manage hazardous materials, and maximize resource recovery. It's important to evaluate their processes, how materials are handled, where they go, and how transparency is maintained. Reliable partners also provide reporting, audit trails, and data destruction services. Strong partnerships build trust and ensure the long-term success of your program. Data security is one of the biggest risks associated with e-waste. Even when devices are no longer in use, they can still store sensitive information. That's why secure data sanitization is essential. This can include software-based data wiping, degaussing, or physical destruction of storage devices. For highly sensitive data, physical destruction may be the most reliable option. Equally important is documentation. Maintaining records and certificates of destruction ensures accountability and compliance. Protecting data is just as important as protecting the environment. No recycling program can succeed without employee participation. Education is key. Employees must understand why e-waste recycling matters and how they can contribute. Clear communication through newsletters, internal platforms, and signage helps reinforce the program. Providing simple, easy-to-follow instructions encourages participation. Organizations can also introduce incentives, competitions, or recognition programs to boost engagement. When employees feel involved, they become active contributors to sustainability efforts. What gets measured gets improved. Tracking the volume and types of e-waste collected provides valuable insights into program performance. This data helps identify trends, inefficiencies, and opportunities for improvement. It also supports environmental reporting, including sustainability metrics and ESG disclosures. Detailed reporting demonstrates accountability and transparency to stakeholders. Regular reviews allow organizations to refine their processes and continuously improve outcomes. Many successful programs share common strategies. Integrating e-waste management with IT asset tracking ensures devices are monitored throughout their life cycle. Encouraging reuse and refurbishment extends the life of equipment before recycling becomes necessary. For remote or hybrid workforces, take-back programs ensure all devices are properly returned and managed. Aligning recycling efforts with broader sustainability goals helps secure leadership support and resources. Even small businesses can implement effective programs by starting simple and scaling over time. A well-designed program delivers multiple benefits. Environmentally, it reduces pollution and conserves valuable resources. From a security perspective, it minimises the risk of data breaches and protects sensitive information. Operationally, it improves efficiency, reduces clutter, and optimises asset utilisation. Financially, it can lower disposal costs and extend the value of existing equipment. And from a brand perspective, it demonstrates a clear commitment to responsible business practices. E-waste recycling is more than a compliance requirement. It's a strategic opportunity. It allows businesses to align with global sustainability initiatives and evolving regulations. It positions organisations as leaders in environmental responsibility, and it creates a culture of accountability and forward-thinking within the workplace. Every device properly managed, reused, or recycled contributes to a larger impact. Small actions, when scaled across organisations, lead to meaningful global change. Ready to build or improve your corporate e-waste recycling program? Work with experts who understand how to manage electronics responsibly, securely, and efficiently. Reach us by phone, email, or visit our website. Partner with licensed recyclers to ensure your electronics are handled with care and compliance. Take the next step toward a smarter, safer, and more sustainable future. A structured e-waste program today builds a safer, smarter, and more sustainable tomorrow.